Hey, this is Tim, one half of Armchair Quarterbacks. I'm afraid Richard's not with me today, and today is Tuesday, so we missed recording together on Monday. I'm actually recording this, what will be an abridged or an abbreviated session from a resort in Mexico, and I've been thinking a lot about a topic that I thought that you could probably benefit by hearing about my experience. So I just wanted to share a quick thought on this. It is one of the top 2 or 3 life unlocks that I've found, and it's something that absolutely everybody can do, and I can help describe how to get to this place. So that's my point. That's the point of today's session, is just to talk about this particular topic. 20 years ago, maybe I'm 56, so maybe in my mid 30s, I discovered the concept of gratitude. And I think prior to that, I wouldn't say that I was ungrateful and certainly not entitled, but I hadn't connected. Like, I had some challenges in my life. I was raised by a single mother, and we didn't have a lot of money when I was growing up. My mom worked hard, wasn't always around. So there were some economic challenges early on. I've been married now. I'm with my third wife, so I've been married a couple of times. Certainly had challenges there. I've had challenges just controlling my emotions and how I show up in the world. I like to think I've come a long ways over the years, but that hasn't always been the case. And when I discovered when I began a practice of gratitude, so many things shifted for me. New people came into my life that are still in my life that make it so rich, and whom I love. My career took off without additional effort. My income commensurately took off, and from other directions as well, not just like a W-2 paycheck kind of thing. I took more risks. I find myself being more happy. I'm healthier than I was. So there's a ton of benefits of being grateful, being consciously grateful in your life, and it's something that anybody can do. So I'll share with you kind of the way it worked for me. So after after actually my first divorce, I was going about my life just generally pissed off, not really treating people as well as I could, not necessarily showing up to the world the way I would like to. And I was in pretty heavy duty counseling following that divorce. And my counselor at the time suggested that every morning when I wake up, before I get out of bed, to think about just one simple thing that I was grateful for. And I agreed to do it. And again, this is 20 or so years ago, and I remember laying in bed the first few days and thinking, this is the dumbest shit I have ever done. It sounds and feels just ridiculous, like it's not truthful at all, but I did it. And it started with things like I would lay in bed and be grateful for waking up, be grateful that it wasn't raining outside, be grateful that I had a place to work, be grateful that I was able to pay my mortgage. So it felt super awkward and forced, and almost like I was faking it when I began. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I probably was faking it because I don't think I recognized gratitude as an emotion at that point. But I kept it up, and I did it every single morning, and I found that over time it got a little bit easier. So say over the first month, by the end of the month, I would lay in bed, something would come to me right away. Might still be stupid, might feel false, but at least the flow was there. And maybe over the first 3 months, then it began to morph into something more meaningful. So this ritual or practice that I did every morning became a thing, and it became truly meaningful. And that meant when I got up, I was in a little better mood. I had a little better mindset. I would go about my day and interact with people and engage at work from a different perspective. And as a result, I'll be damned if people didn't begin to react to me differently. And my bosses noticed it, and my customers noticed it, and things got easier in my life just as a general practice. And the flywheel had begun. So it was just a little bit of momentum, and then it was more momentum, and then the flywheel really got spinning. And I moved companies, I moved jobs, I moved up the corporate ladder. My background is sales and marketing. Things, customers began to, or leads began to engage with me differently. They began to refer me across to other potential customers, and just life became a lot easier and faster and more lucrative and more love and more people and more satisfaction and more health. Like the benefits of this practice are tremendous. It's something I still do today, and something I strongly recommend to you. Is a challenge for you is, I don't know when you're listening to this, but tomorrow morning, before you get out of bed, if you have a spouse or a significant other or a dog or a cat, before you engage with them, just take a moment to take a breath and recite, preferably out loud, but certainly in your head, what's just one thing that you're grateful for. Doesn't have to be a whole list, just one thing. Repeat that, and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. Never take a day off. And I'm willing to bet that you'll find that over time, call it a month, call it 2 months, at most 3 months, you're going to find that things are getting easier for you. The concepts are coming easier for you. You're presenting yourself to the world in a different way. People are engaging with you in a different way. And my hope from this, and my expectation, to tell you the truth, is that your life will be improved, your outlook will be improved, your health will be improved, your career prospects, if you don't have a spouse, either your relationship or your potential relationships will be improved. And you will owe it all to an ongoing practice of gratitude. So thank you for sticking with me through this. Realize that this episode is just a little bit different than our typical episodes. I hope you find value in it. If you have, let me know in the comments. If you haven't, let me know in the comments. If you do find this helpful, please make sure to like and share it. Get it out to the world so that we can help more people. Thank you. Have a good day, and Richard and I will be back next Monday. Audio Jungle.